Hey, this is Mike. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Today I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina, visiting Parkway Volvo, and I'm checking out the completely redesigned 2019 Volvo S60. Now this is the T5 Inscription. Keep in mind that all vehicles are spec'd out slightly different. So this one has the Inscription features, the advanced package, and a few options right here, including the 19-inch wheels. This S60 has the upgraded wheels and tires. 235/40 Pirelli tires wrapped around 19-inch alloy wheels with a gloss black. It also has four-wheel disc brakes with ventilated rotors in the front and solid rotors in the back. The name of this color is Osmium Gray Metallic, and it is nice. The sun's a little bit behind the clouds right now, but hopefully you can get an idea of what the color looks like. It is fantastic. Goes well on a vehicle like this. Okay, so here in the front, man, very impressive front end here. So it has chrome around the grille, but also you have these chrome portions in that concave grille design. You also have a little camera there. That's part of the 360 camera in with the Volvo emblem. Parking sensors across the front. And the black that you see here in the front, besides the black in the grille, is all flat black. In the grille, that's a gloss black. You also have high pressure head washers, headlight washers right in here that pop out and clean the headlights. And that's part of the advanced package. Also a heads-up display and all that stuff, but we'll go over the whole entire vehicle. Now the headlights are powered by LEDs. All the lighting, exterior lighting on this vehicle is powered by LEDs, and it's in a reflector housing. It's like a quad design with the Thor's hammer, is what they call it. T-shaped daytime running light, which also serves as a turn signal. And then you have a fog light and a projector type focus beam that also serves as the cornering lamp. This is the headlight washer, and this is a little cover for a tow hook. Looking at the profile, man, those wheels are stunning. Very impressed. I can see why somebody would want to upgrade to those wheels. Okay, so on the side of the vehicle, besides the stunning wheels, you have a body colored side mirror. Also, the handles blend in with body colored. The pillars are a gloss black there between the glass, and then to solidify the glass, it's surrounded by chrome. Now there is a little light on the underside of the handles there. It's like an approach light, so as you get close to the vehicle, it will illuminate the ground so you don't step in a puddle, I guess you can say. This is what the key looks like. It's a proximity key system designed where you just keep this with you and use the vehicle 100%. You can have it in your pocket, in a bag, or whatever, as long as it's with you. Now it has some buttons here on the edge, but you notice the rest of it's just wrapped in leather. So you have a panic button on this side, lock and unlock, and the ability to open up the trunk as well on this side. It also has a physical key on the inside in case you need it. Also, you can change the battery in it as well. But you notice it's wrapped in this color leather. Now, if you haven't paid attention yet to the video of what color the interior is right now, there's a hint, because it does match the interior of the vehicle. So you can see it's the same color. So walking up to the vehicle, as long as you have the key with you, it could be in your pocket, in a bag, like I said, you can lock the door by placing your finger or hand above a sensor. It's indicated by this little dimple right there, this little dimple. Now it's on all four doors like this. You can lock the door. To unlock it, you notice the side mirrors fold in as well. But to unlock it, it does it very fast. So as soon as you put your hand behind the handle, it will unlock it because it has a sensor back there. But I'm going to be quiet so you can hear how fast it unlocks. It's quick. And if you're wondering where the key goes, pull this back. There's the physical key location right there. Here's the inside of the passenger side door. Now you notice it has that light colored coupled with the black and the chrome. And it's all, pretty much all soft to the touch. Except for this portion right in here, this black around the handle, this portion in the speaker grill. This is a hard touch plastic. The rest of it is soft here, here, here. Even all the way down here is soft. Inside the pocket though is your hard plastics. This is kind of like a leather material. And then this is a synthetic material. You have 2 memory seat positions here for the passenger, which is amazing. And the passenger seat has a 10-way power adjustable seat. Super comfortable. Now you have the positions going up and down, tilt. And then this is for both your lumbar adjustment. So it's a 4-way lumbar adjustment. And then this little switch right here switches it over to the thigh extender. So now you can extend the thigh out. Now when it's in this mode, the up and down doesn't do anything. You will have to switch it back to the lumbar adjustment, and then you can adjust that. Really comfortable seats. That's something Volvo is known for. Even has a little Swedish flag here on the seats. And it does have the fixed headrests. Plenty of leg room. And you can see the floor mat snaps in place. A little bit of tapering going on up right in here, but overall wide open. You have a net pocket on the side of the console. You also have a soft touch dash here with the stitching, really nice. There's the gloss black around the vent. I like the way the vent is articulated. It's real easy to control. You can also close it by turning it. Then you have this driftwood, open pore wood here. Looks and feels really nice. All soft to the touch. Locking glove compartment with a felt liner, and it's huge. The inside of the back door, same thing with the soft touch surfaces all around. Similar styling. Now the back seat is basically a bench seat back here. Has the ISOFIX or latch system for car seats. Now the headrests fold down. You can see I have one folded, one upright. You can also fold these seats down to add to your cargo space. I'll show you that soon. So you have this armrest with a little storage space. A little place to put your cell phone or whatever. Cup holders that extend out. And there's also a pass-through. You can move this out of the way if you need a center passenger. Now there's a significant hump there in the center, so the center passenger will have to deal with that. Net pockets on the back of the seats. Now the back of the seats have a durable plastic here as well. Protect them in case your kids are kicking the back of the seat or whatever. Then you have a 12-volt power supply, and rear climate controls are back here as well. Even the rear floor mats snap in place, keeping them from sliding around. In order to fold the seats down, you see that button there, and you can decide which one you want. You can fold down both of them. You push that and it releases the seat, and then you just fold it down. Fuel door is here on the passenger side, and it's a capless design. Okay, so moving around here in the back, but I just want to mention something that's not so obvious. The front suspension of the vehicle is a traditional coil spring type suspension. The rear actually has leaf springs for its suspension. Now, that's Not very common in the car world, but the Corvette is the only thing I can think of that actually has that. But that's something they implemented in this, and I think they did a really good job implementing it. Okay, so looking at the back, it has a little shark fin antenna right there, body colored. And then just below that is your third brake light at the top of the glass. All the tail lights are powered by LEDs. Now the backup camera is offset. It is way over here under this V. It's well hidden, but with a 360 camera, you would think that that would be in the center. I guess they have a way of making up the difference or adjusting for the view or something. But anyways, it also has the parking sensors across the back here, and it has exhaust surrounds. So it has a single pipe blowing exhaust through these dual surrounds. Kind of makes it look like a quad exhaust, but it's basically one pipe on each side. Then you have that chrome accent there. Okay, so we can use the key to open the trunk, or we can push a button under here. And either way, it's going to do the same thing. When I push it, I didn't lift up on it or anything. It's going to go up all the way by itself using springs. It's not a powered trunk, but it will go up. All right. So it's a carpeted portion on the underside of the trunk. This, before we go any further, this is a button to where you push that. When you close the trunk, it'll go ahead and lock and secure the vehicle. So if you're back here getting something out, that's your final step, you can push that and it'll tell the vehicle that you want to lock the doors when you close the trunk. All right. So you can see nice use of carpeting here on the sides. And you see where the seats fold down. You also have a 12-volt power supply and a little net pocket over here. There's your tools and your spare tire. But under here is some exposed metal. So when you fold the seats down, you can add to your cargo space. And if you fold down just one and not the other, you can maintain passenger space. But folding both of them down will give you a wide open spot. So starting it up, I have the key inside the vehicle. It's in my pocket. It could be in a bag. It doesn't matter. As long as it's on the inside, I put my foot on the brake, hold it, and turn this knob. Here's the floorboard in front of the driver's seat. There's your accelerator and brake pedal. You notice the accelerator pivots here at the bottom. Wide open in space too. Really big footrest there on the left side. So let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. The latch is here on the side. You just reach all the way back here and you'll find it. To open the hood, there's a latch and you can see it from here. It's yellow. And some of the older Volvos would actually have the latch at the end of this. So it would typically be right there. So I'm glad they have it colored because I was looking in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna reach in and move it to the left, to the right, and lift up. Now it's a double latch. There's two latches, one on each side to secure the hood. There's some insulation on the under side of the hood as well. You also have the engine compartment fairly well sealed up. There's a seal right here close to the edge, right in here, and then you have one across the back, and then open on the sides. This helps out with airflow but also noise. And speaking of helping out with noise, instead of a big plastic cover like a lot of vehicles have, this one has a big foam cover, so it's very soft, foamy type material. Thought that was pretty neat. Okay, so you have an insulated firewall and heat shielding as well back there, because that's where the exhaust is. So this is a turbocharged 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine pumping out 250 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Now, the horsepower comes in at 5,500 RPMs, but the torque only 1,500 RPMs. So that has that low RPM torque. Now that's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The inside of the driver's side door is just like the other side, except for it has a few more buttons. It does have the 2 automatic presets there for your power seat, power windows, 1 touch down and 1 touch up on the front and the rear. Now check this out, just the way it's smooth. And then we go up, nice and smooth. And then the side mirrors are adjusted here. And you push both of these if you want to fold them in. Let's say you're parking or whatever, you can push both of them like so, and it'll fold them in for you. Or you can just pick a side and adjust it with that little joystick. So the driver's seat is basically the same as far as the features here. The lumbar adjustment, the thigh extender, all that. So typically, the driver's seat one-ups the passenger, but not in this case. Here to the left of the steering column, you have your interior gauge dimmer switch, the ability to open up the trunk. It also has a tilt and a telescoping steering column that locks in place here. Now the lever is kind of in the center right here. You just reach in, push it down to release it, and push it up to secure it. Before we get started on the inside, take a look at the heads-up display. You can adjust the brightness. You can also adjust the position of it, so it'll show the digital speedometer there. Okay, sitting in the driver's seat, checking it out. Super comfortable seats. I want seats like this in my car. This is great. The interior has a lot of features, but it's kind of surprisingly simple. It doesn't look like it's overcomplicated, even though there's a lot of features once you start digging into it.